and then we feel very unhappy. We feel depressed. We don't function well. There's no joy and happiness. So then we need to do something for the mind that could create joy and happiness. Today, I had a conversation with a young couple, and they are from Oshawa. And so this young lady told me that she actually started following our weekly Dhamma talks since COVID, and so it was difficult for her to focus on the breath and to remain in the present moment. But then she believed in this. Again, she believed in this. Why? Because even the doctor recommended to settle. And then she feels very happy with that. So when mind becomes free, there are, if I explain this in detail, there are 5 obstacles to the mind. Maybe that destroys the joy, the happiness of the mind. What are these 5 obstacles? These are known as sensual desire, known as the kama chanda, vyapada, that is anger or aversion, Tina midda, the lethargy and sleep, uddacha kukucha, restlessness and worries, and the vichikicca, the doubt. The moment our mind becomes free from these 5 obstacles, sensual desire, anger, lethargy and sleep, restlessness and worries, and doubt, that mind has the power to generate the joy and happiness you want to experience. So all these 5 obstacles always agitate the mind, shake the mind, is pulling the mind into different directions. When mind gets dragged into all directions, the mind gets exhausted. That very mind cannot produce the happiness and joy you're looking for. So that's the very reason why we are practicing meditation, to free our mind from those obstacles. Even when you're, today let's say you practice meditation with us, and you could realize the fact that if you pay more attention, your mind is that thing and this thing, getting pulled into that and this, and there's something else dragging your mind into different direction, and mind is all over the places. So the agitated mind, the mind which is being pulled into all kinds of directions, all kinds of things, cannot produce joy and happiness. So we are practicing meditation to make our mind very still. It's the still mind that has the power to produce joy and happiness. So when mind is happy, this is also we call piti and passaddhi. These are experiences of the meditators. Piti is happiness in the mind. Passaddhi, that is also tranquility of the mind. Happiness of the mind, tranquility of the mind, the calm. Eh? So when your mind is full of joy, happiness, tranquility, calm, free from distractions, that mind will be the healthiest mind. No stress, no anxiety, no depression, no sadness, no fear, no guilt, nothing. Eh? And also, another way to make our mind very healthy is to practice morality. We call it sila. Sila. Or precept or moral principle, training principle. So you know that we practice sila to let go, abandon the negative actions, and to cultivate the positive actions. So if our mind is full of negative actions, let's say if you're feeding the mind with the negative actions, this very mind is going to make us feel guilty. So guilty of doing this, doing that, guilty of saying this, saying that, feeling guilty about thinking like this, thinking like that. So then this is also what we call sila visuddhi, moral purity. So if we can live a pure life morally, with the moral principles, training principles, then the mind is going to feel overjoyed. And there are people actually. I think one time, this happened last summer. There was a young man, it's Kevin. He used to be here in Mississauga, but he moved to Halifax. But his wife used to work here in this mini school next to the temple. So, and those days, of course, I would talk about the power of practicing 5 training principles. And then he wanted to give a try. And he said when he came to visit his parents here in Toronto, and also when he came to this mini school with his wife, the wife was, I think, doing something there, and he popped up here. He just showed up, and he was asking for me. So our chief monk said, Bhante should be walking in that side in the corridor. So he showed up. He was very happy. I said, Kevin, after a long time, I haven't seen you around. And then he said, very first thing he said, Bhante, before I start a conversation with you, I need to pay my respect to you with a heart full of gratitude and respect for teaching me. So he, like how a traditional Buddhist would pay the respect to a monk, in that way he paid respect to me. He said, Bhante, thank you for teaching me the Dhamma and the meditation. Even as I talk to you right now, my heart is full of joy. I said 4-5 years I lived my life without breaking any of the 5 training principles. I feel so happy. And then how we observe the 8 training principles on retreat day, then once a month, he would try following those 8 training principles, high precepts. And then every time he meditates, he would observe the 5 precepts. And then I feel so much joy in my heart by practicing the precepts. I feel like I have been living a pure life for these years. So now, see, when you feed the mind with the right things, that produces joy. But the thing is, we are actually feeding the mind with the wrong things in our day-to-day life. Too much exciting things. I'm not saying that. I'm not antisocial. You lay people, you have the freedom to enjoy what you want to enjoy. But lay people are feeding their mind with too much exciting things in the parties, in the movies, and socializing and traveling to different exotic places, So then, but when you start feeding your mind with such things too much, and it becomes, mind becomes full of junk experiences. And that mind cannot produce the inner happiness that you want. This kind of happiness is not found in the shopping mall or movie theaters or at parties or in other places. They are all here within. It's all about living a life with purity, living a guilt-free life. So then, if you can do this, then you're going to have good health. That's the true happiness. And the contentment is something that we should be mindful of. Feeling enough. Contentment means feeling enough. Now, have you ever felt enough of yourself? Have you ever felt enough of things that you have? The day you feel enough of something, that day you're settled. That is true contentment, feeling enough. Let's say for me, I have accepted myself, the way I look, the robe I wear, and I'm not expecting any validity from people. I'm not expecting any feedback. But then contentment comes from, it's called, again, there are 2 words the Buddha used. It's called apecchata mahichata. Ichha in Pali means desire or expectation. Maha means many. Many expectations, many desires. The more expectations you have, the unhappier you become. Why? Our expectations are not going to be met all the time. So, in according to modern psychology, how they say, okay, now shift your attention to something positive. So the Buddha said, instead of sticking to mahicchata with many expectations, shift your attention to appecchata. In Pali, appa means little. Little itcha, little desire, little expectation. Well, little things. Not many things, just little things. So, and then feel free, feel grateful for having the basic things that you need in your life. You have everything. I said, we all have everything. I'm grateful for the fact that I have a roof over my head, this temple. I have a room. I have amazing people like you. I have a community to feed me. I don't have to worry about doing the groceries or shopping or cooking. I don't have to worry about paying the bills or pay the mortgage. Now, my only task as a monk is to practice my own Dharma and to be there for people to help. That's the very reason why I'm committed to conducting these sessions. That's why I keep doing. That's why since 1995, I still keep doing these things. And I feel very happy about it. I know people come and they learn, they practice, they feel good, they become stress-free, they feel joyful. And now, because of you, if somebody feels good, that's the best thing you could do. So then, you had to look at yourself. I am enough. Contentment. I am enough. I have enough. Okay? I don't have to feel enough. I should feel contentment because I'm in the safest country in this planet. In Canada. We have freedom. We are not bothered. We don't have any social unrest. Although time to time we have some political unrest, but it's not affecting us. But definitely we don't have any social unrest in this country compared to other countries, what they are going through. We have clean water, we have the good road conditions. Although sometimes we feel pain driving on 401, too much traffic, because it's too crowded, right? Too crowded. So anyway, but still, we are doing amazing. So we should, if we can feel enough, that is called santuti, contentment. And then the trust, having a trustworthy relative or member of the family to whom you can openly talk, who can protect your secret. I think, remember that during the mental health awareness month, how there's a big ad on big billboards on the highways called Bell, Let's Talk. You feel talking to somebody when you feel trustworthy. If you can trust, you can talk to that person. So there are a lot of people who trust me. They come and talk to me. And of course, I listen to their story, I help them with a heart full of compassion, kindfulness. My task as a monk is to help people feel happy. My task mission is to alleviate pain of everyone, including myself. So, having such a person in our life, that is going to make you feel happy. And then the last one, Nibbanang Paramansukang, Nirvana. Nirvana is the end of suffering. So for that one we had to really work hard. We had to do more meditation, more practice of meditation, more practice of morality, more practice of samadhi. And we need to keep practicing these things. So we have to remove all the defilements that I highlighted at the beginning. The day we can completely remove these defilements from our mind, that very mind is going to be the nirvanic mind. And that's a blissful mind. No suffering, no pain at all. So these are the 4 things that we need more. What are these 4 things? Good health, contentment, trust, and nirvana. Okay? So if we can cultivate these 4 things, this would be the truest version of happiness, or true way to happiness. Okay, so let us practice meditation for these 4 things. Okay, so I would like all of you to assume a very nice and comfortable posture for meditation. Whatever posture is good for you, feel free to assume that posture. But if you would like to meditate like the Buddha, feel free to assume the full lotus posture or half lotus posture or general sitting posture. Now you may rest your hands on your lap, the right hand on the left one, and you could have your spine straight, neither too rigid nor too loose. And you could have your eyes closed. Now, give a very kindful invitation to your mind. Come to the present. Simply unplug your mind from the past, from the future, from everything you have been doing all day today, and allow your mind to become a total. Go inside your own hard shell, the present moment, for your safety, for your well-being. As you remain right here now in the present moment, take a deep breath and let your whole body relax. time. Take a deep breath, this time through the nose. Hold the breath for a few seconds, then slowly let it out through the nose. Let the whole body and mind go into relaxation. Now, kindly remind yourself, I'm practicing meditation not only to relax the body, to calm the mind, but also to experience inner peace and inner happiness. With this good intention in mind, now see whether you can be grateful for today's teaching on the true way to happiness. The 4 essential things: health, contentment, trust, and nirvana. If you feel grateful, let your mind and heart become full with the feelings of gratitude. Let such feelings of gratitude overflow and reach out to every part of your body. Let the whole body and mind become a great embodiment of gratitude. Now make a determination. No matter what happens, I'm going to go from moment to moment consciously, on purpose, and I'm going to meditate like a forest meditating monk. With this determination, you can listen to the sound of the meditation bell and let yourself remain grounded in this moment. Now slowly and gently bring your full attention to the ingoing and outgoing breath. Always keeping the mind in between the nose tip and upper lip. Let the mind watch and feel the breath going in, going out. with 100% attention, breathe in, breathe out, and relax. As you keep breathing mindfully, at the same time, allow yourself to go slowly. There's no rush. Take your time. Breathe in, breathe out, slowly, and relax. As you keep breathing slowly, at the same time try breathing in and out with 100% silence, and also with a heart full of love and kindness for yourself. Simply keep breathing in and out slowly, silently, mindfully and kindfully, and keep relaxing. Bhante, come out from meditation and feel free to stretch your legs and hands and remain relaxed. Okay, so I would like to do a brief blessing chanting. So to receive blessings, you may bring your palms to your heart. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sada sati bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sada sati bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata sabba sanghanubhavena sada sati bhavantu te. By the power of the meditation, by the power of the noble triple gem, the Buddha, the Dhamma and the Sangha, may you all be well, happy and peaceful. May you all be free from all sufferings and pains. May no harm come to you. May no difficulties come to you. May no problems come to you. Finally, may you all experience the happiness, the bliss of Nibbana. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Alright, so I will see you next Wednesday. So be well, good night. Was everything okay?
It kept cutting off Bhante, so at the beginning. Maybe next week we try the blue cable. It just seems like the internet's not stable. We're gonna take the camera home and test it at home.
No, we use the spot, no? The hotspot.
The hotspot, yeah. Maybe the computer's too old. We're gonna try it with Dave's new computer at home and then